Late September and early October in France. Summer dwindling and wilting into a trustingly chilly autumn. But what's the clay bridge that slides you between seasons? I'm Alexandra Lawton, and we're here at Roland-Garros.
I'm Bernard Giudicelli, I'm president of the French Tennis Federation. It's Roland-Garros, and it will be a big event if you're listening to the Roland-Garros Set.
The Roland-Garros Set.
Bonjour and welcome to Roland-Garros and the Roland-Garros Set. After a long wait, day one is finally here. Big relief and big smiles on the cluster of spectators that have been fortunate enough to witness and experience the tournament live and on the ground. Now, without beating around the bush, and unless you've been living on Neptune and haven't heard, the global COVID crisis has had a huge effect on everyone's lives. But here at Roland-Garros, it's a rare event that has still opened its doors to 1,000 spectators a day to watch matches on court Philippe Chatrier, and playing's also going ahead on court Simone Mathieu and Susan Lenglen. Safe to say, though, Roland-Garros is actually keeping it safe. So distancing, obligatory masks and regular testing are mandatory in no small measure. Totally worth it, though, because the strict rules and structures, means that we can play and we can watch play. I myself have and will be tested lots and lots of times. But any of you that have actually had the fortunate experience of being tested for COVID know what I'm saying when I tell you that it's a remarkable experience. I personally always come away from one with a sense of accomplishment almost. I didn't know that I could laugh, cry and sneeze at the same time. And it only lasts about 3 seconds, but what an experience. But without further ado, let's talk to some of the spectators. Hello! What's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Simon, I'm from the UK, but I live in Paris.
And you're one of the first to come to Roland-Garros, day one. How are you feeling? Come on, making history.
Very strange. There's not a lot of fans around. We're in very few number. Obviously, the conditions today are very tough as well. Very difficult considering there's all the coronavirus restrictions. Obviously, happy to be here, happy it's still going ahead, but very strange.
But there's a sense of hope, surely.
Yeah, there's hope. Obviously, we wanted to go ahead soon. I'm sure, when Murray plays Wawrinka, everyone's going to be happy, us Brits, hoping that he'll get the win. So, looking forward to it still. And you're in queue at the stand for food here. What are you going to get? Actually, I'm just going to get a hot drink. It's absolutely freezing, so just getting a coffee. A bit early to have a beer or anything like that, but it's like I said, it's raining, it's cold. We were going around in shorts just a few days ago, so obviously very strange. And obviously, if you know tennis, it doesn't help the conditions for tennis. The roof on the Chatrier is a really cool kind of new thing in Roland-Garros. It's allowing play to go on there, but I don't know how the rest of the day is going to be. We're expecting a lot of rain later on, so we'll see. So I read into it a bit, massive engineering project. I think it's like 36 tons, something crazy like that. They had to lift it up, so really, really interesting, and it's something that's been lacking at Roland-Garros. If you think, like Wimbledon's got one, Australia's got one. So no, really cool. Yeah, really, really nice to see.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, you too. Take care.
Just walking into with some of the commentators, and they're commentating Susan Lenglen. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello. So, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm David Crossan.
I'm Tamira Paszek.
Former tennis player Tamira Paszek, and none other than my old friend Midnight Shanty,
Sophie Amiak.
Hurrah! So they're commentating at Susan Lenglen, and they're on the world feed. And how have you been this year?
Well, it's been kind of a challenging year for everybody, including myself, but I think we're the privileged one to be here and to be commentating this tournament that we didn't think was going to happen about, 2-3 months ago. So we are thrilled to be here, at least I am, and, in safe environment, making sure that we are using the distanciation, that we're all wearing our masks, and that's probably why you can't hear us that well right now, because we are covered. But, in all, we're very lucky, still healthy, and hopefully to stay healthy throughout the tournament and later. And hopefully we bring some kind of joy to people in their home.
I'm going to catch up with you a bit later, but Sophie Amiak, once again, making history at Roland-Garros. David Crossan.
Hello.
Are you you must be used to this weather, being British.
Yeah, it's a reminder of my childhood. The main thing that I've learnt this morning is that I might go and see my optician to invest in contact lenses, because every minute when I'm trying to do my research before my matches, I have to clean my glasses. So I'm really looking forward to a time when my glasses aren't steamed up and I'll be able to watch the tennis with clear 20/20 vision.
It's hilarious. You look like a sort of disgruntled owl at the moment, but you're doing well. You're doing well.
I'll write that on my business card. A disgruntled owl.
David Crossan, part owl at Roland-Garros.
First time here at Roland-Garros, and I'm super excited to be part of a great team. And yeah, let's see.
The Pasha Crossan Amiak team.
Exactly. Sounds exciting.
I think it is exciting, but I'm so looking forward. If I can come catch up with you guys a bit later, I'm going to go head outside into the rain again.
Sure. Enjoy your time.
I'll enjoy my time. Not a dull moment here in Roland-Garros. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
So day one, we've got some amazing players on court for the first round. That's Kontaveit versus Garcia, Halep versus Cerivas Toro, Zverev versus Novak, which that's Dennis Novak, by the way, from Austria, not Novak Djokovic. And a big showdown between Andy Murray and Stan Wawrinka on court. Philippe Chatrier, which I'm standing outside of right now. So lots to be getting on with. Bit of a wet and murky day. Lots of new changes to Roland-Garros. That means weather, actually, and weather-determined matches may not be an issue anymore. Earlier I spoke to Roland-Garros' head honcho, who led the charge in the big changes that we're seeing at Roland-Garros. I'm here with none other than Monsieur le Président Bernard Giudicelli, 2020 special edition September Roland-Garros. Hello!
Yes, it's amazing to see to play Roland-Garros in the fall, because we used to play it in the spring, but now due to the conditions with the COVID-19 crisis, we made a decision early. We made a decision in March to move it in September to have the capacity to keep on to have our tournament to offer for the tennis industry, to offer to the players, to offer to how many other people working around and working for tennis, the capacity of doing their jobs, and for sure to give to the fans the pleasure to see who is going to win this wonderful tournament.
And I'm sure, everyone thanks you for letting this thing happen, because Roland-Garros, without a Roland-Garros in the year, is just not a year I want to live in, frankly. Now, you're looking great, wearing your orange tie, really getting into the colour of things. Now, there are so many things that are new about Roland-Garros. A lot of people know, but some don't, and they... You might just hit the roof when they hear about what is new about Roland-Garros.
Yes, and we have a roof above us.
The roof is on fire, Monsieur le Président. This is very exciting. How long did this take?
You see, there is 11 ales above us, which is an extraordinary weight. It is 19 380 planes above us, and it looks very, very light. It's very pleasant, and it doesn't deprive us of the feeling to be outside, and this is important, because you feel the air coming in, you feel the special atmosphere, and if you hear the ball, you will hear the special sound, and this sound is special because it has been very worked by engineers to give the atmosphere of the match, and especially when you look at the angles of the courts now, which are now some curves, and especially the sound of the ball, which is very different.
Floodlights. So they're at Roland-Garros now, which means, are we planning on things going later?
Not this year, but the night sessions will be organized for the 2021 edition. But we have already 12 courts enlightened, and to end the matches and not to stop at it was in the past.
Roland-Garros, the feel of it, the ambiance, what it represents, sort of a classic, traditional Grand Slam tournament. Night sessions, Australia and the US, for example, they've got sort of a glitz and a glamour to them. Do you think that's going to happen here with the night sessions?
Roland-Garros will be very different. Because first we will have, for the night session in 2021, we will have only one match to be played. If you look at the stadium, it will be very, very different because it's not the same. It's not the same architecture. It's not the same atmosphere again. And each Grand Slam is original. We cannot compare Roland-Garros to any tournament.
Roland-Garros is Roland-Garros.
Yes, Roland-Garros is unique.
It's true, that's true. And do you know what I love about this tournament? I don't know if you have that feeling or I'm just weird. You know, the smell of fresh tennis balls or a fresh court, that's what I'm smelling here in Philippe Chatrier.
Okay, it's each edition is it's so exciting, and it will be exciting on the court. It will be exciting around the court because if you look at the architecture, you will see so many rooms made for the partners, exceptional occasion, exceptional facilities. And if you look behind us, you will see this very, very wide space made for the representative, for the French representative, for the international representative, which is unique. You have only on the Chatrier the capacity to see the court from this.
It's rooms and lounges actually, and it's very, very nicely lit as well, very elegant. 20% bump in viewership for the Tour de France. That's what they're saying. Do you expect a bump in viewership on television for Roland-Garros?
Yes, I do expect because it's there is a big demand. People. With the home situation that the people lived in the past few months. So the capacity today to see big matches, to see big stars. I think it's a huge content today. Today it's a huge content for televisions, and we will have 222 nations casting Roland-Garros, so which is exceptional. And to imagine that we will have 222 nations looking at Roland-Garros this year.
I didn't even know there were 222 nations, so that is exceptional. I know you're pressed for time. I'm so happy to see you. It's been a year, if you remember. But I remember you said something to me last year that clay, a terrain of clay, it's like a living surface, and that stuck with me. Because it's September, it's going to be a bit more humid. Do you think we are going to see different players emerging on a seemingly different surface?
Yes, for sure. And the clay it's a kind of judge. It decides.
Yes.
It decides, and it is very challenging for the players, for sure. The conditions, if the weather is more humid, if we have some rainy days during the fortnight of the tournament, it will have an impact, and for sure it will be for the best players, the player with the best in best conditions, physical conditions, mentally strongest than the other, to be in capacity to make the difference. Yeah. And this is why Roland-Garros is unique.
It's absolutely true. And now, a man from Corsica, because this is where you're from, and no man is an island, as we all know, but you have done so much for tennis in France, and you're the president of the Fédération Française de Tennis. How did you get here? I mean, how did you do it? Tell me, I want to do it one day. Can you teach me?
Oh no, it's a long journey. It's a long journey. It's a journey of passion. It's a journey of friendship. And I would say it's a journey of audacity, because you cannot achieve such a big work if you stay like usual. So journey made by a lot of people involved in this project. And I just want to thank all of them, because you cannot do anything by yourself. You need still to be supported and to have some skills. You have to share some skills. I would say it's a kind of legacy. When I will retire, I will not be a rich man because I give tennis I give to tennis all of my life. I didn't make any business. My only business was to promote tennis, to promote young players.
I was going to ask you all kinds of nonsensical questions, but you'll probably have to run because you are the president of Roland-Garros. I will finish with this, though. I have a bone to pick with you. I asked you for a tennis match last year, and I've been calling your office, and they keep saying that you're allegedly busy and you won't play tennis with me. What's that about? Are we playing this year or what?
Listen, I will make the same answer. We will see.
We will see? Oh, all right. Well, I can't argue with the president, can I? Listen, Bernard Giudicelli, thank you so much for that. It's been an absolute pleasure seeing you, and good luck for this year.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, that was Monsieur le Président at Roland-Garros, Philippe Chatrier, and the roof was well worth the wait and expectation, I can tell you. But let's talk to some people that ultimately are the first to watch some tennis at Roland-Garros in September, and the first in history to do so. Let's just go talk to some spectators.
Did you know?
Hello. Have you just come off court Philippe Chatrier?
Yes.
You have. Who were you watching?
David Goffin versus Sinner.
Sinner. Was it sinfully good?
Yeah, he was very good.
And you're not too cold. You're looking very dry, having just been under the Chatrier.
Yes, very dry with the top. Yeah.
It was good experience. But
Good experience, yeah.
I'm here to give you a bit of tennis knowledge. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
So what shape do you think tennis courts used to be?
Shape, I don't know shape. I don't know.
Okay, well apparently they used to be hourglass shaped. It's believed that tennis used to have started in monastic cloisters in the 12th century, and rectangular courts have only existed since 1875. So there you go. How about that?
Oh, wow. Great.
Have you learned something today?
Yes, I loved.
Well, thank you very much and enjoy the day. Hello, you're a player at Roland-Garros.
Yes, I am. I'm playing doubles here.
And what's your name?
Juliana Olmos.
Juliana Olmos. And who's your partner?
Caitlin Christian.
Are you going to win this year?
Yes, I am.
When are you playing?
I think Wednesday is the first day for doubles.
So you're sort of scoping the scene. Are you playing Chatrier, Mathieu or England?
I'm not sure yet, but I'm scoping the premises, just trying to see what's going on.
Okay, and are you looking forward to playing under these conditions?
It's definitely going to be tough, but I'm just kind of trying to get ready, prepare myself, wear something warm, and I think I'll just try and have fun.
You look like a ninja right now, all masked up and tasked and ready to go, though.
Yes, I'm ready to go. I'm excited to be here, and I'd rather be here than not be here at all. So,
thank you. Smiles, Roland-Garros.
Thank you, Roland-Garros.
If you have any comments or stories that you'd like to share with us, please do get in contact at #Roland-Garros on Twitter, go to Facebook, or use our official Roland-Garros mobile app, or just get in contact directly with me. That's at Alexandra Lawton. Toodaloo.
The Roland-Garros Set.